A few months ago, I picked up the ROG Ally so I could play some games on the go and casually around the house. I wasn't expecting much from this device, to be honest. I expected to play some older titles in my Steam backlog and some games on PC Game Pass. What I didn't expect was just how much this little device was going to become a part of my gaming life. Sure, it may not run as good as my PS5 and Xbox Series X, but the fact that it's so portable makes up for that, and it's seriously a game changer. And honestly, what I think is the future of gaming. So with that said, I decided to do a breakdown of my top 5 favorite things about this device. Let me know if I missed anything that you liked about it. Let's get started. Number 5. It runs Windows. For me as a tech-savvy gamer, this is a great thing. What having Windows does is allows me to run the system how I want it. It allows me to run PC Game Pass, install emulators, install numerous game stores like Xbox, Steam, Epic Game Store, GOG Galaxy, and more. The ROG Ally allows me to simply run applications like any Windows laptop would. So if you want to play Spotify while playing a game, that's no problem. Want to connect a mouse, keyboard, Xbox controller up via Bluetooth? Windows has you covered. Hell, I even hooked this up to my docking station that I use for work, and I was able to just seamlessly connect to all of my devices right then and there. How about simply chilling out and browsing the web? With Windows, it offers up a familiar experience that I'm used to. It's worth mentioning as well that Steam has announced SteamOS is coming to the ROG Ally, so if you want a gaming-focused UI, then there are options as well. Number 4. The button layout and controls. If you have used an Xbox controller, then you have essentially used a ROG Ally. The layout is very familiar. ABXY buttons, left and right triggers, left and right bumper buttons, start, select, offset joysticks, D-pad, and even 2 back buttons that can be customized for each specific game. There's also a dedicated button for opening up the Armory Crate, the ROG Ally software that lets you tweak and customize the device to your liking. The layout of the ROG Ally is a huge plus for me and makes the gaming experience fun. Essentially any game that is set up to run an Xbox controller will work with the ROG Ally with no problems. Funny enough though, the first week or so, my muscle memory was making me think that I was holding a Nintendo Switch, which was making me constantly press the wrong buttons. Friggin' Nintendo with their button layout being slightly different. Number 3. Performance. One thing that surprised me about the ROG Ally was just how much power is packed into this little beast. I got this device on sale after they announced the ROG Ally X, the successor to the one that you're seeing today. Don't get it fooled though, this thing is still a beast, and it still packs quite the punch. AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, integrated GPU with RDNA 3 architecture, a fantastic looking 7-inch 1080p touchscreen that can play games at 120 frames and supports VRR and gets up to 500 nits of brightness. 16 gigs of LPDDR5 RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
Well, it means that this thing can play a bunch of modern games without issues, and certainly the ever-growing backlog I know you all have without any issues. It means you can buy one of these at a good price and still get a great gaming experience. I'm just saying that now you do not need a ROG Ally X at this time if you want to save some money and still get a great portable gaming experience. Number 2. Games that it can play. This is the one thing that surprised me the most. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I expected to maybe play some older Steam games, some older games that I've had in my collection for a while on Xbox and PC Game Pass and stuff like that. I did not expect it to play the games that just came out days ago with some great results. Let's take a look at some of those games. And my number one favorite thing about the ROG Ally is its mobility. The fact that I can simply play some games on the back deck, on the couch, on the toilet if I wanted to, in the car, on the plane, anywhere you can think of, you can play games with this thing. And the mobility is what keeps me coming back to this device. It's just so nice to be able to relax and sit on the couch, play this system, play some games, especially PC Game Pass where Sync is involved, or even Steam as well, right? I can go and play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on the ROG Ally and continue on where I left off on my Xbox Series X or my PC. There's no issues with that. It runs awesome, guys. You would absolutely love this device. So these are my top 5 things that I love about the ROG Ally in 2024. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments, guys, and if you are using this device. If you're using the ROG Ally X, let me know how you're liking it as well. That's it for now, guys. Have yourselves a good one. Talk later.